Welcome to r/EntitledParents. In today's stories, a mum who demands her precious angel gets Minecraft for free, an EM demands meat in a vegan restaurant, an EK gets dinked by ice cream, and an EM tries to get an 8-year-old girl arrested. Stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, I hope you're well. If you enjoy Reddit stories, don't forget to click that subscribe as you'll love the rest of our content. And with that being said, let's get started. So our first story is from Milk Assassin 34. No, I won't buy your son Minecraft. Okay, this is my first time posting around here since I've never really had an encounter with an entitled parent, up until a few weeks ago. So here's some background on the situation. I'm a 15-year-old dude who works at a car wash place my dad friends owns. He pays me $50 since I only work on the weekends. It's a small little job until I get my worker's permit. EM, entitled mum. Me obviously. SC, store clerk. So this happened about a month ago. I saved up so I can buy some things at GameStop. My plan was only to take $150 to buy some stuff, mainly to pre-order MK11. I was walking towards the gift card section to get a $20 PlayStation card so I can buy Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. It was on sale at the time. The cards were next to the games where EM was. I was about to walk to get something else I had in mind before the EM tapped my shoulder. The EM said, "Hey dude, what's up?" That's literally what she said. She looked to be in her late 30s to early 40s and she was trying to talk hip, I guess. I don't know. I said, "Hello." I'm pretty awkward when it comes to talking to strangers. "Hey, so my son wanted this game called Minecraft. I was wondering if you knew what that was." "Oh yeah, here, it's this." And she said, "Thanks man." "No problem, have a nice day." "Oh man, I forgot my wallet at home." "Hey dude, do you think you could buy this game for me and I'll pay you back?" Keep in mind, I've never met this woman and I don't know how she'd pay me back. I thought maybe she knew me from the car wash. "Sorry mum, I only brought enough money to get what I wanted, sorry to hear." And she cut me off. "Come on man, my son has worked very hard this quarter. He's got 2 A's and the rest B's, much better than he's done in the past. It'd be only once." I said, "Sorry mum, I really can't," and she cut me off again. The EM said, "Aren't you too old to be playing video games?" I'm pretty tall. "My son deserves it more than you. He's been on very good behaviour. He asked for this Minecraft game for months." "Mum, if you let me finish, I was going to say that I earned this money by working, and maybe your son could do the same." Then the EM said, "If you work, you should definitely have money to spare. Here, let me see." And she grabs for my wallet, but I back away. And I say, "Mum, the game is only $20, just go back home and get your wallet." The EM bursts. "Why should I have to go home and get my wallet? Why are you so rude to me? I was being nice to you, and you didn't have to raise your voice at me." My voice is very low. I was surprised she could hear me the whole time. "Your generation is so rude. Now give me that $20 goddamn dollars." The store clerk comes over and says, "Hey guys, what's going on?" This dude looked like he was in college. "This lady is trying to take my wallet." "No, he took my wallet. He stole it from me. Get this lying so-and-so out of the store right now." "Mom, I'm going to have to ask you to lower your voice or I will have to ask you to leave." "No, my son deserves this game and that man stole my wallet. My son's wanted this game his whole life." I'm sure her kid was in elementary. The SC gives me a look. I know she's lying look. "Mom, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store." The EM says, "Fine, I don't want to shop at this punk ass store." As she stormed out, I was trying my absolute hardest not to laugh. Funniest thing was, as she was backing up to leave the parking lot, she hit the curb and I could see her bumper caved in. She screamed real loud, but I didn't hear what she said. Moral of the story, don't leave your wallet at home. This was pretty long. Minecraft is a great game. Who's with me on that one? You know what to do. Comment below, guys. But seriously, who goes into a store and demands someone to give them money to pay for stuff in the store? It just doesn't make sense. Who's got the guts to do that? It's just so crazy. Oh man. The next story is from Shy Purple Cat. EM demands meat in a vegan restaurant. This story was told to me by my sister who works at a vegan place. People order food, then sit down. So not really a restaurant, but kind of. So the conversations are paraphrased. Cast, EM entitled mum, EK entitled kid, J my older sister, M manager. J is the person taking people's orders, and in this setting it was lunchtime, so there was a bit of a wait to get served. EM started off complaining about how long it was taking to get served, and everyone around her was clearly getting annoyed. EK was also being obnoxious, saying, "I'm hungry," over and over again. When EM and EK finally got up to be served, EM ordered 2 burgers. When they got their food, EK immediately started eating, but you could see as his face turned to disgust. EK said, "Ugh, this isn't a burger." EM said, "What do you mean, honey?" and takes a bite of the burger and has a similar reaction to it. "This is disgusting. What is in this?" My older sister says, "Oh, it's made from ingredients that I don't remember, which means there's no meat in it." "What do you mean no meat? This is a burger. It has to have meat." "This is a vegan restaurant, ma'am. We don't serve any animal products." "That is ridiculous. I came here for a burger, so give me one." "I did." The EM then replies, "I mean a real one. This is fake." My sister then replies, "I cannot serve you a meat burger. We do not have that here. If you want one, you can go somewhere else, as we physically have no meat here to make it with." The EM then says, "Then give me a refund on these burgers." "I cannot do that as you've already taken bites out of them. Also, that is gross to give another customer the food." The EM then says, "Let me speak to your manager. You can't talk to me like that." Jay goes and gets the manager. The manager comes over and says, "What is the problem here? This worker is being extremely rude to us and is refusing to give me and my little boy burgers." "What? Jay, why are you not serving them? They want burgers with real meat in them, but we don't serve that here." "Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but we don't serve real meat here, as it's an animal cruelty free space." "Then give me a refund on these burgers." "Sorry, we don't do refunds as it says," and points to the sign next to EM. The EM huffs in anger. "Well, then you just lost a customer, and I will tell everyone I know you are extremely rude to your customers. Have fun getting your business run to the ground." The manager then says, "Okay, have a good day, ma'am." EM then left without a refund, and work went back to normal for my sister. Thanks for reading. It's one of those classic ones that is just so believable, you know. But imagine going to a vegan restaurant and demanding meat. How stupid would you have to be? And come on, I know there's a lot of you that's got to be like servers or customer service that must get this crap all the time. Comments below, guys. I want to hear those stories. The next story is from the Funt Hunter. I can't say his name. Kid keeps making strange noises half the movie, gets dinked by ice cream. Our cast: me, the hunter of funts, EM, entitled mum, F, friend, EK, EM's hell turd, I know him from school, OT, other people in the cinema telling them to screw off. So, I went to watch Spider-Man Far From Home yesterday, and it was a nice movie, except for this kid who kept yelling the whole movie. Like he mimicked the characters with weird voices, kept singing the Spider-Man theme song from the old cartoons. People in the cinema were saying, "Please stop making noises." The EM turned round to say, "He's just a kid, ignore him, you can still hear what they're saying." Keep in mind this kid is the same age as me. This kid's a total arse and also a bully. Other people also tell her to make him stop, but she doesn't listen. This continues till the interval. I get an ice cream cone. When we get back to the theatre, EK is still acting like an autistic parrot. My friend says, "Want to hit him with popcorn?" I say, "No, I got one better." "What about this cone?" My friend says, "Do it." So I eat the bottom chocolate thingy, the best part, and aim. She was a good 5 to 6 rows ahead of me, so I needed to be really good, or else I'd punish an innocent person or make a mess. I didn't care about getting caught. I was in the last row, and who would defend her? I aimed, I let it rip through the air, making it spin really quickly for added explosion damage. It kinda sprayed some onto me, but not too much. It connected with the back of EK's head, and also sprayed the EM in the process. EK yelped, stood up, looked around and got out of the room. EK and EM never came back, so the mission was successful. In hindsight, should have bought 2 cones. I didn't have anything to eat for the rest of the movie. But you destroyed 1 EM and 1 EK as well. Double bonus. Is that an American thing, they'd have like intervals in a movie? Like in the UK, the movie plays all the way through from beginning right the way to the end. I'd love to have an interval halfway through to get another drink or something. The next story is from Tea Leaf Zero. EM tries to get me arrested. So a bit of backstory on this because it's the most bizarre thing to happen to me. I live with my mum and stepdad, but visit my dad whenever I really want. Well, my dad met this one girl and they started dating. Right off the bat, I hated her guts. To put it simply, she was a bee. She would yell at me for leaving my drawer stuff out when she didn't even live there. She would push me out of the way if I was taking too much of my dad's time. She would hit me like a lot, and her son was bad too. He was a year older than me and treated me like trash. EM brought him every time she would visit my dad. When they came over, I learned to just stay in my room, but I wasn't safe, even in my own room. One night I was in my room playing my Xbox I had at the time, and I hear a knock on the door. I thought it was my dad, so I got up and opened the door with a smile. Well, that smile faded once I saw that witch of a woman in front of me. She said, "EK wants to play your little game." I looked up at her and said, "Oh, okay, do you want me to bring it out or?" EM said, "No, I want you to bring it out so EK can play in peace." I looked at her confused. Why did I have to get out my own room so he could play? I looked at her with a "are you kidding me" look on my face, but she looked at me like I was supposed to let her son in my room, me go out into the living room and deal with her abuse without my dad knowing. I then said, "Well, I don't want to leave my room right now, but he can," and she cut me off. EM said, "Listen, you spoiled brat, if you don't get out of this effing room and let my son play your game." I looked up at her and didn't want to deal with her anymore, so I pushed past her and went straight to my dad. I got to the living room and walked to my dad, who was on his chair, and tugged on his sleeve and asked him if I could talk to him alone. Just then, EM came downstairs and grabbed my wrist. EM said, "Your piece of crap child, just push me." She was holding my wrist way too hard. So hard tears started forming in my eyes. I looked at my dad. I looked at EM. "Ow, you're hurting me." Tears started rolling down my face as she grabbed my wrist tighter. My dad looked like he had enough. "Get your hands off my daughter right now, you crazy bee." My dad pulled me away from EM, who left a noticeable bruise on my wrist. She said, "What? She just pushed me. You should be sticking up for me. She shouldn't be as important as me and EK. It doesn't matter what she did. There is no reason to put a bruise on her. Get out of my house. I never want to see you again." I was behind my dad as her and her son left the house, and what I thought was my life as well. Just about 30 minutes after she left, a loud knock on the door. My dad went to answer the door and 2 police officers were standing at the door. After talking to my dad, they came in. Both looked at me in confusion. "I was told a woman assaulted somebody, but..." My dad replied, "Unless the woman you're looking for is an 8-year-old girl, then she lied and you got the wrong house." Oh, did I forget to mention I was 8 at the time? Yeah, she tried to get an 8-year-old arrested for assault. Well, my dad showed the police the bruise on my wrist and they went back to EM's house. And she tried to hit the cop when they told her she would be charged with a whole bunch of charges. It was pretty nice seeing the woman who caused me so much pain get put behind bars. Well, she's getting out next year. I don't think she'd bother me. Wow, so glad your dad stuck up for you in the end, man. That's an abusive relationship. What would you do as an 8-year-old in Tea Leaf situation? Would you immediately tell your dad, fight back, or get revenge? Let me know your plots in the comments. As always guys, your support means the world to me. If you want to support me further, there's going to be some videos on the screen right now. Click, enjoy, and yeah, much love guys. Take care now. Goodbye.